All right. Hello. Hey, y'all. Welcome again to another night of tax tips with Discovery Tax Services. My name is Helen DePoe Washington. I am coming to you live once again with Discovery Tax Services, where you will find your experienced tax professionals. Okay. So, I am getting a lot of we're getting a lot of inbox. People are asking questions. So originally we wanted to do Tax Tips Tuesday only. But because the season being so short and a lot of things going on and everything, we have decided to also add Tax Tips Thursday. So even though you're seeing Tuesday behind me, it is Thursday today. Disregard that. Next week you have something entirely different. Okay, but do read the headlines and everything, and you see that it is Thursday also here. So today we'll be doing some more tips. Showing you some of our tools and things that we have, and also we want to give you the opportunity to ask some questions because the tax season is already here. We already start the season. If you have some questions, we don't want you to just run out there without having your questions answered. And so tonight is going to be Q&A. I'm going to go over some of mistakes to avoid this tax season as you prepare yourself to go and file your taxes. So I'm going to be sharing the screen with you to kind of go over these points. Feel free to screenshot some of the information if you want to. And then I'm going to go over our website also and show you a preview of that and how you can find the information and stuff that you would need, like how to schedule the appointment, how to look at the resources that we have on there and everything. And just, we want you to be prepared and well equipped for this season because it's already on us. It's a lot going on. And so we don't want anyone to have any type of delay or anything as they get ready to prepare their taxes. Okay. Again, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the tools that we have, some of our services, and going over mistakes to avoid and so forth. And so let's just get into it. Again, if you have any questions, please put your questions in the comment section. If you're on Facebook, use your comment sections, and if you're on YouTube, use your the comment section to ask questions and stuff like that. Now, I must say this: starting next week, the Q&A, we will be doing most of it in our private group on Facebook. We might screen it on YouTube as well, but not sure yet. So if you're a YouTube person, I'm sure you are a Facebookers too. So do go to our Facebook, join the private group. In the private group, we're able to meet with you one-on-one on a again personal level, ask questions, maybe certain things you don't want it out here on the YouTube feed or on the Facebook feed. So the group is private. Okay, so you get to ask questions, inbox us in there. We get to meet with you one-on-one, or however way you prefer it. One of the things that we take very, very, very serious here is privacy at Discovery Tax Services. Privacy, number one. So we don't want anyone to expose. We don't want to expose anybody's information, and neither do you want to expose your own information either. Okay. We do also heavily take pride in our private services, meaning, if we're dealing with you, we're dealing with you on a personal and private level. We do not share your information with anyone. Even if you come to the office with a friend or family member, once we start your process, at that point, we'll never discuss your information with you in front of anyone unless you okayed it. Because there are times when people come to the office or even online, is this okay to share this? And that, or I would ask someone to be excused and everything if they're okay with it. Unless you give a permission, then yes. But other than that, your information and your dealing with us or services with us remain private. Like nobody would know, when you come, how you come, where you go, whatever. This is one of the reasons why we are offering these virtual and mobile services, our mobile app, our client portal, and how to access all of that. I'll be sharing that with you this evening. Okay. Again, it's Central Time. It is in Texas time. We're in Texas, and it is 7:06 at this moment. If you are out of state, do know we do service all 50 states in the U.S. So you can use our virtual service, mobile service or online service as well. So if you want to utilize our services, that's you can reach out to us and we can prepare it for you, no matter where you are in your home, in wherever you are located here in the U.S. Okay. All right. So first, we're going to dive into the mistakes to avoid this tax season. Again, I cannot stress this enough. I know we touched on some of these things last week, or no, this week on Tuesday. I'm bringing it again because sometimes people miss, the information or what have you. Maybe you haven't gone back and replayed the video or what have you. We don't know. But again, here it is, and I will answer some of the questions that have been getting towards the end. Okay, so stay tuned. Let me share this screen with you real quick. All right, so if you can see this clearly, okay, so that is my info right there. Let me maybe do it this way. Is it that? Or is it that? Okay, right here. Okay, perfect. This one's good. All right. So again, tax filing mistakes to avoid. Okay. Let's go through this. Don't file prematurely. Again, I have went over some of these last week. I mean, on Tuesday. Again, so I'm bringing it again to you to ensure that you have received all tax related documents, and do not rush to go get your taxes done. If you're not sure of something here, triple double check, okay? And consult your tax advisor to help you through the process if you're not sure. Okay, we definitely provide free consultation here at Discovery Tax Services, where we ask you questions and try to see where you are and where you would need and so forth, so we can help you hopefully try to get all the documents and stuff together before you go file. But wherever you are, whatever services you use, make sure you consult. Don't file prematurely, meaning rushing to file and then missing document, and then having to go by and get audits, and it delays a lot of things for you. And so, again, we cannot stress that enough. Okay, some of the common issues that arise during the tax season is there, and this is why when you go to your tax preparer, you always want to go through your document and review everything before you allow them to submit. Before you sign, check your social security number. Make sure no number is missing. Check your name. Your name should be the exact same way it is on your social security card. So that's what the IRS checked to verify your information is through the Social Security Administration's database. So even if one letter is off, that's going to cause a reject. Sometimes they reject it and then they send it back to us and we're able to fix it. And unfortunately, sometimes it just go through and then it's caught later. And then we have to deal with that later. So making sure you are cross-checking everything before we hit send is very important. So when we do send your document to you and say, please review and sign, you're not just signing it, you're making sure you're reviewing it, checking your address, checking your phone number, checking everything, especially for our return clients. Sometimes you move, and when we pull your information, it's pulling prior year data. So if you have moved, make sure you are updating your information, with us at the time of filing. Also, whenever you make a move, make sure you call the IRS to update your information, to update your address. The IRS does not, any mail come from the government, from the IRS, it will not go to mail forwarding. So if you just do your mail forwarding with a postal service, and you didn't call the IRS to update it with them too, they will still have your old address. Okay. And so that's why a lot of time people information go into other places, and you have to start the process all over. So it's very important that you change your address when you move with the IRS as well. Okay. Each taxpayer dependent must have a social security card. Okay. Um, name name provided on your tax. So your name you are providing to your tax advisor must match again what's on your Social Security card. And also at time of filing, if you are someone who have issues with the IRS before, and you now have a special PIN number to file with, you want to disclose that when you go to the IRS. I mean, when you go to your tax preparer. Matter of fact, as by November, you should receive your new PIN. Do not once again throw any document away. If you have not received that PIN, or you receive it, you just misplaced it, and you now can't find it, you have to call the IRS and get another number, as because no one is going to be able to file your taxes without that 6 digits PIN number, which is the special PIN number now, to make sure that no one is using your information. So normally people who get this are people who have had issues in the past with the IRS, someone filing their taxes or using their children. They get these PIN every year to file their taxes. And sometimes it could go up to, I don't know how long they do it for as long as IRS feel, okay, it's okay now for you to file without one, then they will stop the process. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so these are the different filing status that are out there. You can choose your single. Single means someone who lives by themselves. They don't have any dependents. Okay, a single man or a single female living on his on her or his own, and with no responsibility, no dependent. Not that you don't have responsibility, but you don't have any dependents that live with you at the time, like a child or parents or grandparents. No one lives with you. You're by yourself. You're responsible for yourself. So you are single. Marified and joint. If you are, you can take this status if you are married. This status can also be taken in some states that do recognize common law married, like Texas. So if you want to file with your partner, you live with, you can choose this status. But I will tell you, choosing this status and going back and forth does not work with the IRS. So if you start with Marified and joint, stick with Marified and joint. You can't do Marified and joint this year and then do it next year, and then the following year you go back. You cannot be doing that. You're going to trigger the IRS, and you're going to get audit. They're going to need, if you are, if you go back to single, they will want to know, proof of divorce or marriage certificate or whatever the case may be. So you might want to be careful with this filing status, okay? And the next one is Marified Separately. Again, if you are separated from your spouse, or you just don't live together, you don't live in the same place. Maybe you're going through whatever the situation is. Again, talk with your tax advisor to make sure that you qualify for these statuses if you're not sure. Okay, make sure which one is applied to you, and which one will be more beneficial to you. So you want to get consult with your tax advisor on this. Head of household. Head of household is someone who has children, dependents, that they take care of, loved one that they take care of, maybe a sick parents that live with them, or grandparents that live with them, anybody that's living within your household and you're responsible for them, you're feeding them, you're taking care of their everyday need, and you did this throughout the whole year or more than half of the year, and you pay more than half of the cost of taking care of the home, you are a head of household. Okay. Now, if you live in a household like you're roommating, y'all live together, your roommate is working, you both are working, both of you are single each. You cannot file head of household and claim each other. Head of household is only if you're claiming a person that you take care of during the year, is when you can take this status and then put that individual on your tax return. If they don't have a job, they're not doing anything, they're just living with you and you're taking care of them. Okay. So, and then qualified widower. Qualified widower is just like it is someone whose spouse have passed during the tax year, is qualified to take this talents for about, I believe the second year you can also take it as well. Again, talk with your tax advisor to make sure that you qualify for any of these statuses before you decide to utilize any of them that applies to you. Now, one of the questions that I get that sometimes is not on here, well, let's go into Q&A and we'll go over them. Okay. All right. Okay. Incorrect bank information. Now, the faster way to get your money from the IRS is through direct deposit. It's faster than them mailing your check. It's faster than we printing your check out of the office. Well, if you do the bank products, it's about the same, speed. It's check or account. The only difference is you might have to come to the office to get the check from us. But if you do direct deposit, you do not have to make that trip. So make sure that you are providing your tax advisor the correct bank information. The worst thing you want to do is have the IRS send your money to the wrong account. Okay. Ensure that your driver license is not expired. Again, when you go do your taxes, please make sure you have updated ID, updated driver license. You cannot get to the office and make up an expiration date. You cannot do that. Okay. Okay. All right. And then let's move on. All right. I guess that brings us, it's not too long today. That's bring us to the end of our slide for now. So there you have it. Make sure you're getting you get all your information together again before you go filing your taxes. Again, I am going to share another screen here with you. This is Discovery Tax Services once again, and our website is. Give me 1 second. Is on the line here. You can see that, but this is what it looks like when you do go there. Okay, I'm gonna make this bigger for you so you can see the whole thing. Just in case you get there and you are a little bit confused, this is what it looks like now. This is where it is right now. We do have another one coming. Hopefully by next year we will launch the full version and you will have different look. And again, we'll come back here and introduce you to the looks again. Okay, and show you where there are tons of information on this site, you guys. Believe it or not, there are a lot of information on here. When you go here, if you're going here to schedule your appointment, again, we are offering 20% off if you schedule your appointment online on our website or even on your Facebook and so forth. Okay. Now, at the very top, the first tab here, where it says file your taxes. When you click on this tab, you have a drop down. You have an option to use our mobile app. You have the option to use our client portal. What are the difference? Now, if you're a single filer, you don't have dependents. I mean, you have few, even if you are a head of household, you can use the app too. If you have fewer than, I would say, 3 W-2s, you can use this. Let's say fewer than 5 W-2, you can use this app. I mean, you can use it for as many as you have, but it's safer if you have a lot of forms to use the client portal. The client portal give you options to put all of your document in there. You can either put them all together in one file and then submit it to us through the client portal. Okay, so if you're a business owner, if you're a small business or mid-sized business, whatever business you have, you want us to help you this season, use the client portal. Is much easier for you, and give you more room to do a lot of things there. And I will show you what it look like. So on the mobile app, let's say if using the mobile app, this is what it looked like when you click on the mobile app. Okay, so it will ask you to enter your phone number, enter your email, your first name and last name. This enter your referral code right here. You do not have to worry about that. As you can see under here, it said optional. Okay. Sometimes this, when it shows on your mobile, sometimes you have to click the arrow button down your mobile to see the full screen. You will hit enter. When you continue here, it will text you a code, a link, and it's the link that's going to be right above your email. It will text you a link to go on your App Store or your Play Store, Google Play Store, to download the app. Your taxes if you don't consent of to do so. So the form is within the app. It's also going to be within the portal, and you can consent us to file your taxes. So when you don't complete it all the way, it don't come to us. We have to go in and manually do it to avoid that. To speed up the process, be patient, answer all the basic questions, and it will automatically populate on our end. It will alert us that we do have a new work job that we need to do. Okay, so you want to help us in that process. So I'm going to go back here. I couldn't show you that example because my mobile is not showing on the other side, so you won't know. It will be pointless with the mobile app. Now with a client portal, it's right underneath the mobile app. When you click on it, okay. So again, this is what you do. With the client portal, you will create a username and password. You can always go back in and look and see where we are with your document and everything. And if we need more document from you or more information from you, you can go in and also upload it by logging in. So when you click on it, this is the screen that you are going to see. Hit create account. All right. So this is the create account section. Again, all the tools that we have for the mobile app, the client portal, they are all very, very, very well secure. So rest assured your information is protected. So fear not. Okay, we use these tools ourselves. If it's something that is bad, we would not be advertising it. But in the world that we're in right now, this is a way you do not have to leave your house, especially when it's cold or whatever. Sit at home and do this. Call us, text us, email us. You will be part of the process. I can show you that. So make sure you're providing the right information on here and carefully looking through the stuff. And then we'll take you to the next page. There are about 6 steps to each one of these when you do use any of these channels with us. Okay, so it will ask you those basic questions, and then it will ask you to sign the consent, and then we'll automatically get an email, an alert that said that you have sent us your documents. Okay, and at that point we'll go over it. If we need or have any question for you, then we'll contact you so that we can get a little bit more detail to get your taxes complete. Okay. All right. So that is that on the mobile app. Again, on the website, um, here is where it says file your taxes. Okay. You can also request an appointment with us right here on the far end here where it says request appointment. You do not want to go through any of these process. You want us to be on the phone with you and tell you do it this way, do it that way. That's fine. You can send us your request appointment here. The other tab I want to show you on here is let's see here. Okay, we have a new newsletter here. You can subscribe to receive our newsletter each month or what have you. Here is a resource tab. On this resource tab, we have financial calculators. You can calculate your expenses, different things like that. We have, record retention guide that you can use, what you need to keep track of throughout the year and what have you. Our app publications are also on here. You can, this takes you directly to the IRS site, I believe. Oh, okay. Actually, right here, you can, it said click here to view the IRS publication. If you click on it, all right, so this is where it takes you. This is all the IRS publications that you have access to. You can read through them, okay? Very informative information to help you learn. All right, so IRS forms is right under the publication. You will see the IRS forms as well. Again, this would take you to the site. So just see all the different things, tax appointment checklist. You can get the checklist here. So just go on there and play around, the website and with the different information that we have. You know, it is very, very helpful and informative. Okay. All right. Let's see what else here. So this is what I wanted to do. Tax due date is there. Your rights, taxpayers' rights, tax glossary, subscribe to tax calendar, IRS withholding calculator. Everything is on here. So this resource tab is where you go. Now you're out there, you're interested in learning the tax business. Also let us know. We do training. We do have a software we can sell to you. We can train you also on how to start your own tax business. Okay. So that is it for today. I'm going to open it up now for a few questions. Anyone have any questions? We're now to the Q&A part of it, and we will be back here again on Tuesday. So again, subscribe, join our Facebook group there so that you don't get to miss this information. I will not be streaming live like this on Thursday. It will be in the group mainly to get the members in there something to be able to help, because the reason you join that group is it has some benefit about asking your questions to help you, navigate through the season and all of those good stuff. Okay. All right. So any question, we are looking at a comment section. And if we missed your question, we always go back later and review and make sure if we miss anything so we can answer those questions. We'll reach out to you. And if it's something that we need to maybe set up a one-on-one on, then we can reach out to you and do that. So that is it. We just want this to be about 30 minutes each time. So if there is no question, we are checking right now in all of our tools. If on all the site we are streaming on right now on the main page and also on the my Facebook feeds and also on YouTube. So if there is no question, we will call it a night. All right. Okay. Any question regarding any of the thing we talked about, the filing started, any mistakes? If not, we will see you again Tuesday and next week, Tuesday and Thursday. Okay. All right. Again, if you have not already done so, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And follow us. Also, when you do subscribe, hit the go into your notification. For YouTube, you can hit the bell, the little bell button link. Click on that so that whenever we come live, you or post new videos or any information, you will be notified. The same thing if you're on Facebook, go to your notification sections and click um, to receive notification, because sometimes you can follow a group, but if you don't set your notification to receive notification from that group, sometimes you miss information in there. Okay. All right. Thank you all for joining. I am Helen DePoe Washington, once again coming to you live from Discovery Tax Services, your experienced tax firm. We are here to your service. We are here to help you. One of the questions that I get, uh, people call, how much do you charge? Well, how much work do you have for us? It's really the question. So charges depends on um, it depends on your type of taxes that you're doing. Is it a personal taxes? Is it a business taxes? Do you have dependents? How many forms do you have? Are you investing? Different things like that. So we'll give you again free consultation to make sure we arrive to a price that is very reasonable for you. Again, we are very, very, very reasonable. We try to beat any price possibly out there. If you can prove it to all that this is what it is, yes, we'll definitely will beat it for you. So, anyways, we have unbeatable rates. All right. Okay. All right. That's about it for now. If there's no other questions or no other comments, we are good here. We'll see you again next week. Good night.